Hello and welcome to another episode of True Dungeon Talk with Trent. My name is Trent of trenttokens.com. I'm a big fan of the game called True Dungeon and a very avid collector of tokens. Today is one of my favorite kind of videos. It's an unboxing, but it's really an unbagging of, let me show you here. Give you a little, oh yeah, this is a True Dungeon golden ticket bag, and I'll tell you what this is, but I'm gonna, I don't know, I kind of want to leave it there so I don't forget to talk about it. This is from Origins 2025. I just got back from that recently, and I know not everyone has seen what's inside a golden ticket bag, so I wanted to do a little unbagging so you can see the contents. Now, just in case you don't know what a golden ticket bag is, or a golden ticket is rather, let me just do a quick little tidbit of info about that. So just like the movie, Willy Wonka, where the kids get the golden ticket, it allows them to go to the Willy Wonka factory. This is very similar. When you open up a 10-pack, you could order just a 10-pack of tokens from True Dungeon, and you could randomly get a golden ticket. Now, obviously, buying one 10-pack, it would be incredibly lucky to be able to just get that out of one 10-pack rather, but I actually have seen that happen before. Only once, but I have seen it happen before. It wasn't me personally, but someone else. But anyway, when you buy tokens from True Dungeon, the 10-packs could, or do rather, have a random golden ticket is. I don't know what the number is, but yeah, I shouldn't even try to guess because it's random. Now, was it this year or last year? I feel like it was this year. I think for the first time in the 2025 season, they did a guaranteed golden ticket if you buy an 8K order. So if you have the means to do so and you want to do a golden ticket run, boom, there you go. Get an 8K order and you go on a golden ticket run. Another thing that some people do, get like 8 people together or 4 people together or just a smaller group together, and then you guys kind of split it and then either randomly roll or each year somebody different goes. There's a bunch of different ways to come together with friends and get an 8K order. Now, what about the run itself? Now, it kind of serves two purposes, in my opinion. From the player perspective, you get to do a special run. Now, it's not any different technically than what the general public will see, but you get to see it earlier. In the olden days, it was only at Gen Con. So Wednesday night before Gen Con opened, before True Dungeon opened, you would go on a golden ticket run. So if the name of the adventure was ABC Adventure, you would see it the day before everyone else. So one of the benefits is you get to see that run early. Another benefit is the technical people, the NPCs, the dungeon masters, everyone who is running the show, they get a practice group coming through. So it's kind of like a good dress rehearsal for them, or a tech rehearsal if you know theater talk. So they get that benefit of a group coming through, or a handful of groups, and we as players get the benefit of seeing the dungeon before anyone else. And also at the end of the run, technically I think it usually happens at the beginning, but besides this bag, at the beginning you normally get this. At the end of the run, there is something that special happens for the group. People call it the extra room or whatever, and that's where something like this comes into play. So let's first open up the bag, and then we'll talk about what this is and what the extra rooms are. So again, you get the golden ticket. Then you communicate with True Dungeon that you have it, and then you sign up for a golden ticket run. And this year you could do a golden ticket run either at Origins, Gen Con, or Gamehole Con. And if you're completely crazy like me, you want 3, so you can do all 3. I know. I'm a little cuckoo, but it's very, very fun. So here is the Origins golden ticket bag, and let's open it and check it out. Okay, here we go. Okay, all right, so first you get, the super cool bag. So I love collecting these. So that's 2025. All right, now let's flip all of these over. Let's put the dark blues over here. We got some gold back tokens here. Light blues over here. Do a little separating. Ooh, yeah. So I've actually already seen this, so I kind of know what this is. But let me do a little stacky stack. That, and we'll talk about each of these things. All right, now first of all, we've got a golden ticket button, and that is it says truedungeon.com/ticket 2025 golden ticket winner. So those are fun to collect there. Definitely very cool. Hopefully you can see that. All right. Next is this set of dice. I'm not sure when this started, but it's been going on a long time. This technically isn't from True Dungeon per se. There's someone who for many years now has been giving away these dice, and they just do it out of the kindness of their heart. So that was really sweet of them to continue to do it. So the 6-sider says True Dungeon, and then the 10-sider says let's say golden ticket 2025, and it's really cool dice. Let's see how can't see that one. So we got a 9 and a 4. All right, so not too bad. So dice. Now in something that's very extremely different this year is the actual golden ticket token. Now, when we got a golden ticket, it was, the majority of all of mine rather have been from 8K orders. So normally when you order, the old way was you order as many tokens as you want, and then you just randomly get it, and it would just be in a 10-pack. So that's how golden tickets worked in the past, and it looks exactly like this. So what is very strange is we are getting this token after the fact. Normally you would have to take this token, and in the olden days you would have to bring it with you, and that was like the way you entered into the run. And then they changed it to you mail it to them. But this year, and you wouldn't get the token. You can't keep it. You have to turn it in. But if you look at the bottom there's these 3 little X's. Yeah, it looks like 3 little X's. So this is new this year. You get to keep the golden ticket token, but you can't reuse it because, it's been marked that it has been used. So for anyone who has never been able to collect a golden ticket, now you can. So that is super cool. Another thing that so that's new. So you normally get the dice, you get the button, and of course the cool bag. This is new this year, the golden ticket token. Every year there's a pretty standard set of certain tokens that are in the bag. It can fluctuate a little bit here and there. Like sometimes, you would get the volunteer tokens. I can't remember if we got the volunteer tokens, but you definitely got like all the completion tokens. But then we started to do more and more events each year, so I don't think there's any completion tokens anymore. I haven't seen those for a while. But here is all of the light blues of the year, so it's a great way to get each of those if you haven't transmuted those yet. Another thing that is super cool is you get each of the relics. I mean, that is unbelievably cool. So I like it because you can what am I trying to say? Oh, you can keep one for your collection, or if you randomly get it in treasure and you already have one, you can use it to make your legendary. Now you'll notice, let's see, what am I missing? The greater bead, greater eye patch. Oh, I'm missing the ion stone. So what normally would have happened is the ion stone would be here of this year, but I asked because nobody else in my group I think got this one. I asked and I said, hey, what is this? Because I saw that everyone else had the trillion. And with 1 in 10 or something like that had a bead of Asgard. So this token can't be made yet. This token can only be made technically after Gen Con. If you went to Origins, you need 4 of the completion tokens from the physical dungeons, unique ones, and then some trade goods. So I was super lucky to get that, which is kind of awesome. Yeah, so you get all the relics, and they replaced this relic. It would have been the Ion Stone. You also get this 10x. So this is a random 10x. Other people got a Philosopher's Stone or whatever. That year's Avron's Cherry Mead, the token named after Jeff's daughter, Avery. And then a random ultra rare. So there's 1 of 20. So I got the Charm of Echo Taunts, which is a really fun dwarf fighter token. And then you also get gold. Man, who doesn't need gold? To make everything I make, I just need piles and piles and piles of gold. Now, what's kind of awesome, one out of every 10 bags, I believe, has a 25k bar. So someone in my group pulled a 25k bar, which is amazing. And speaking of that, the relics that I mentioned. Like I said, this would have been the Ion Stone relic that came out this year, Sapphire Trillion, I believe. But instead of that, I got this. So I got lucky to get this. But I think roughly 1 in 10, one relic is pulled out and you get a legendary. And so I also saw someone in my group get a legendary, which would have been one of the 3 going up. So everyone's going to get the 5k, everyone's going to get the 3 relics, and then somebody will get a 25k bar, and then typically it's going to be a different person will get a legendary. So that is just super cool. Now, speaking of super cool, this started a couple of years ago, if I'm not mistaken. In the golden ticket bags has been a spirit pet, and this is spirit pet Gargoyle. And so far there's been 5. So for the past couple of years, it's been each year the golden ticket will have 5 spirit pets in it. So of course I have to chase them all because I want one of all. So now just 4 more to go. Super cute and fun little tokens. So that is that. And then finally we've got this. So you do the normal run like everybody else, and then at the end you have the special room. The special room, some years there's been like you shoot a little Nerf bow and arrow, and if you hit the token you get to keep it. One year there was like these little eyeballs, and we were told that it was a baby beholder eye, and you had to keep it safe and it would work for the rest of the year, but after that the eye turned into too strong and it ran away. This is a snowball. Jeff said that this also is a savior stone, which is I think that's a 2006 volunteer token, if I'm not mistaken. You can turn it in and you can come back to life. But what we did in the final room, Jeff was dressed as Loki, and if you check my either Facebook or Twitter or Instagram, you can see one of the photos of Jeff as Loki, and we threw this snowball at him, and he had these giant Loki horns. If you hit the horns, you got to choose a special token, but if you missed, you just get to keep your Savior Stone snowball. And what else? I think that's pretty much. Oh yeah, well yeah. Nobody in my group hit him, but Wade was in my group, and it like went right through. It went right through the horn, so we got a field goal. But that was it. So there you go. That's the contents of the golden ticket bag. If you've never seen one before, this year the golden ticket, you get to keep it, which is pretty awesome because I like to collect these. I found a handful of the old ones on eBay, which has been kind of lucky. So there you go. So thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions about the golden tickets, etc., feel free to comment. And don't forget that liking and subscribing. It's always good to spread the love of True Dungeon. I'm a big fan of spreading the love of said True Dungeon. And don't forget my most favorite thing to say, it's very difficult to frown if you're smiling. So smile.